Hello everyone, and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge. I am Chestnut44, and we are about to go into the city of the Takers, Kazg. There's probably going to be a lot of talking here. I mean, why not? Hopefully there won't be too much fighting, although I wouldn't be surprised if there was at least a bit. After all these guys want to kill us. Regardless, time to enter the city of Kazg. You step into the city of Kazg for the first time. When the serviles here see you, the response is immediate. Shouts of alarm are raised. Weapons are drawn. Farmers and children run for safety. You raise your hands in a ready pose, prepared to defend yourself. However, before anyone ends up dead, a large servile in a steel breastplate runs between you and your assailants. Wait! By the orders of Norrell, until Shaper commit crime against us, the Shaper is not attacked. No blades, no threats. The Shaper has business with us and is not yet foe. Go back to business. The words have the desired effect. As the serviles slouch back to their business, casting dark looks back at you, the armed servile approaches. I echo Blade. You no friend to me, but we may have business. Norrell waits in Center Hall. Go to her. You be full of peace here. One step wrong or crime, and we fall on you. We have no love of Shapers, only business if need be. Echo turns and walks back to the massive stone hall in the center of the keep. From here you are able to get a good look at Kazg. Though it is as barren and dusty as the rest of this area, it is still a massive and impressive fortress. This must have been the administrative center for the Shaper facility when it was active. I thought that's what we thought Pentel was. From here, all of the orders and directives which govern this colony emerged. Most likely, the decision to abandon Susia Island came out of here too. This may be your best chance to obtain clues about what happened here and why this island was barred. Good. I mean, we do know that it involves genes, but beyond that... You meet a small, weary servile. He must be a farmer. He's covered in dirt, and he's carrying a sack of seed and some heavy tools. What do you want, Shaper? Who is in charge here? He points at the large building at the west end of town. Norrell is there. She is leader. Our leader, leader of Takers. She tell you. How is your farming going? Farming bad. Farming always bad. We live here as long as we remember in Kazg, in this dusty, dirty place where the land dies a little more each year, getting more hungry, getting more weak. You Shapers leave us like this, and now you return and want us to obey. We not ask for freedom like Weak Awakened. We take our freedom. We take it from you. That's all for now, thanks. Oh, that one has a name, actually. This servile is walking around, trowel in hand, looking at the crops that are growing here. It looks like they have torn up most of the flagstones to make room for plants. Maybe the dirt in here is better. Hello, Shaper. I am Pula. I am a humble farmer. She is nowhere near as hostile as most of the serviles here. Why are you growing things inside this fort? The dirt around Kazg has died. We bring in dirt of our own, living dirt. We bring most of it here where it can be protected and watched. What can you tell me about Kazg? Kazg is a large place, full of many twists and turns and interesting things. There are many Takers here who have many beliefs. What do you think of the Takers? I think they want a war with the Shapers. A great bloody war. I think they might do good, but there are influences against it. I think Shapers should beware. I think in some ways Takers are wise, but some go too far. Such as? If you go out through Eastgate and go north, you find small sect of Takers who have passion for death of Shapers beyond anything I imagine. If you go near them, they just kill you. They hate Norrell for thinking we can deal with some Shapers. Their hate goes to madness. Are there any particular twists and turns in Kazg which might interest me? Well, there is tower in southwest corner of fort. It is guarded, but careful ones can slip past patrol. It is chambers of learned Toivo, and I know he has valuable notes back there. Why are you helping me? I only want freedom. I not know how I want it, but I know we are not going right away. Now I must return to my work. Interesting. Notes. I wonder what's in there. The efforts of preparing food for the many serviles in central Kazg have left this servile bent and tired. Still, she labors on, determined not to shirk her duties. When she sees you, though, you notice that she picks up a sharp knife. "I Caxton! This my kitchen! No shaper welcome here!" "Why do you threaten me?" "I hate you. I hate your kind. You leave me be or you pay." "Fine then, I will leave." "You go! Not come back!" Okay, don't worry. I'll leave you alone. I apologize. Yeah, they are not happy. This building is it? Maybe not. That's a guard. Another guard. In here is probably whatever it is. This is a breeding hall. The serviles have been growing new minds. The fungal creatures are mating and slowly growing in the pits to the west. Since they don't become volatile until they have lived several months, they can be transported safely. This is yet another thing you had thought that only the Shapers could do. The serviles here have taken a valuable and powerful Shaper skill and made it their own. So they've been breeding minds. They must be the ones who put all those mines all over the island so far. Interesting. I'll leave that alone. I'm not going to steal anything. This servile's robes have many pockets and tools, and bits of Shaper artifacts poke out of each one. She looks too distracted by her work to have many opinions on politics, Taker or otherwise. "I am Kazg. What do you want?" She doesn't look at you as she speaks. You aren't even sure if she knows you're a Shaper or not. "What is your job here?" "I am a tinker. Some of us still pass down old servile tinker knowledge because it is useful. I help work on growing useful creations and on making land grow." "You grow creations?" "We cannot make them. We not use magic. Shapers breed us to not have magic. But we can grow living things left to use. So I grow mines and spore boxes and other devices. Nora lasts and I provide. She works hard to help serviles, so I help her." "Why is the land here so barren and dusty?" "I do not know. It come upon us over years, starting when my grandfather was alive. Land to north barren, the area crawls south, not know what causes it. Have many plans, though, to make land more fertile. Working hard so we may eat." Huh. Something in the north was killing the land and moving slowly south. Is there some poison? Maybe this is some accident that happened that caused the island to be barred? Could be. "Do you have any devices you could sell to me?" "I give no help to one who is not a taker. I am loyal." Oh well. Moving on. That building there must be the main building. We'll go in there last. We'll start by exploring around here and such. Oh, we can heal up and such there if needed. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh boy. No, 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 not the mines. Stay away from the mines. This was a small hall where Shapers could make creations. Of course, it was sat unused for many years. Doesn't belong to anyone. I guess they don't care if we take that. Well, here's the east exit. See what's out here. East Kazg. Makes sense. Tower must be down in here somewhere. This crumbling building is full of compost and decomposing trash. I'm not gonna bother sifting through all that. Let's see. It's a lot of jars. I'll leave them alone. Yeah, that's gotta be the main hall. Let's see. Random farmer. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Random farmer, random guard. Nothing there. Oh! This guard runs up to you, weapon drawn. Halt! You're not supposed to be here. This private tower. Alright, I'll head back right away. Do that or pay. This tower of Toivo and no shape are allowed. So that's where it is. I guess I misunderstood. Yeah, we'll definitely be staying away from there. At least for now. If we try and sneak in, we'll do so later. Kazg ruins. There's ruins down there. And we could have gone through that servile outpost. We'll check it out another time. Let's see, in here. Though Taker Vandals have destroyed much of what the Shapers left here, they left this library alone. For some reason, they left these records intact, though they have made no extra effort to preserve them. You browse the records briefly. They are a mishmash of tomes, journals, and notes scavenged from all of Susia Island. Many are incomplete, and most are damaged, and practically all of them are uninteresting. Nothing of real use there. There's a book. Maybe it has something? This thick book is full of records on Susia Island, the layout, the contents, descriptions of main research facilities, and so on. It looks like the Serviles have been flipping through it carefully, trying to understand its contents. All of the maps and most of the descriptions have been smeared by water and age. You do, however, find a good description of the main research facilities, which are to the north. There are 2 workshops for making tools and power columns. They are called the West Workshop and South Workshop. There is also a large mine for carrying stone, minerals, and useful crystals. That is at the east edge of the island. The main research warren is apparently quite large and is dug deep within the highest mountain on Susia Isle, at the northeast corner of the island. There are 2 entrances, one at the west end and one at the south. The west and south workshops are several miles away from this facility. Interestingly, several pages have been torn from this book. Looks like they were taken out recently. They may still be around. That might be what's in Toivo's tower. That guy must be in charge of everything here. Inside the cabinet, you find an old dusty scroll. Unrolling it carefully to keep it from crumbling, you read the faded words on the page. It is a proclamation, issued about 200 years ago. By declaration of Karata, Danet, and the Council of Shapers, Susia Island is hereby declared interim barred. All research is to be ended. All Shapers are to evacuate the island by 1 week from today. All work on the Geneforge is to cease immediately, and it is to be deactivated. All other research is to be held, and products, instruments, and notes are to be stored. The barring will be ceased or declared full at such time as the full Council of Shapers is able to query the relevant researchers. The proclamation is signed Karata. You have no idea whether the barring of Susia Island was ever declared to be official and permanent. You've never even heard of Susia Island before you landed here. Well, at least we heard another thing about that. We already know it's barred, and that's just the official notice.